Hey y'all, for today's video, I thought it would be a great idea to do a book unhauling. I am in the middle of decorating my office slash library space, and I just had my husband help me hang these beautiful bookshelves. I'll show them to you, but there's only 3 shelves and my books just barely fit on there. At some point I'm gonna need to get a 4th shelf, but I was also thinking there's probably a lot of books on there that weren't my favorite and I probably will never read again, and they can go to a new home and someone that will appreciate them more than I do. So we'll see how it goes. I do this with my clothes every so often, but I am so bad at getting rid of things even if I don't wear them, because I'm like, oh, this is cute. I like gaslight myself into thinking that I like it and I keep it, and then it just sits in my closet and it doesn't get worn. So I'm really hoping I don't do that with the books. I'm hoping I can get rid of more than like 2 or 3. We'll see how it goes though. Okay, so here is my bookshelf. Now let's see if I can unhaul more than like 3 books. I've actually read this book and it's on my shelf instead of my TBR cart, my massive TBR cart. So I think I either didn't care for it that much or I just actually haven't read it. So I should put it on my to read cart. Here's another one I don't remember reading. But if you don't want to tell me now, I guess I'll never know. Losing almost all my energy. Okay, I actually have a pretty good stack of books here. I did a lot better than I thought I would. So let's just go through them. The first one I have here is The Alliance by Gerald N. Lund. I am going to keep this book. I have 2 copies. I don't think we need 2 of them, but these are also came from my husband and his family. So one of them will probably go back to their family. I probably won't. Well, I might donate because I think they have a copy of the book too. This was such a good book though. I haven't read it in a very long time, but I remember loving it when I did, so I need to give it a reread. But I'll probably keep this more beaten up copy of the book because I plan on taking these to a local used bookstore and I don't want to give them like a beaten up copy. So this one's in much better shape. This is probably the one that will end up going to a new home. The next one is kind of the same situation. It's Daisy Jones and the Six, and for some reason I have 2 copies of this book, so I just need to figure out which one I want more. I read it in the hardback and I love paperback books though, and I loved how small this one was, but that was probably just like a stupid thing for me to do. So one of these is going and one of these is staying. I just don't know which. Actually, okay, help me out here. Which cover is better? Do I keep the bigger hardback one or do I keep the movie version? The back's not exciting, but which one do I keep? I'm a paperback girly, but this one is prettier. So what do I do? So these ones are actually a series, Crash, Bang, and Gas from Lisa McMahon. These are books that I probably would have been very, very into if I had read them when I was in high school. No, they were okay. They're just didn't really hit the spot for me, so I will be donating these ones. Funny you should ask from Elisa Sussman. I actually heard really good things about this book and I thought it was so cute, but I just like didn't really enjoy reading it. It was okay, but I wanted to like it more than I actually did. The next 3 I liked well enough, but they were pretty dark heavier books and I won't read them again. So I've got A Danger to Herself and Others by Alyssa Sheen-Mill. This was one that I picked out because the cover is so pretty. I almost don't want to get rid of it because of that, but that's silly. I'm not going to hold on to it because of that. My Dark Vanessa by Kate Elizabeth Russell. This book kind of ruined me. And The Water Cure by Sophie McIntosh. Only in America by Dominic Holland. I got this one because I did Celebrities Fave Reads. Did not enjoy this book, like really at all. So it's going. The next two I liked well enough, but I just wasn't crazy about them and I know I will never read them again. So Forgive Me Not by Samantha Tong? Not really sure. And Dating Dr. Dill by Nisha Shawarma. The last two are both kind of like spooky reads that I liked the story itself. I just didn't really love the writing of it or how it turned out. I don't know. We got The Woman in Cabin 10 by Ruth Ware and The Last Resort by Marissa Stabley. Like I said, there is a local used bookstore here in town that I've gotten a couple books from, so that's where I will be taking these ones. Realizing I didn't film an outro, so I just wanted to say real quick, thanks for watching this video. I will be heading to our used bookstore probably later on this month or next week or something because I am just too busy to do it before I have to post this video. I will say used bookstores are a great way to go because we all know books can be very expensive and a lot of used bookstores will do some sort of point system or like a credit for any used books you bring in that you can use towards a future purchase. So that is a great way to save money on books, but also to share the books that you may not have loved as much. Someone else out there in the world can enjoy them. But thanks for unhauling some books with me. As always, you can follow me on Instagram to see what I'm currently reading, as well as any changes to my upload schedule, which I probably won't get a video up next week because we're going to be out of town this weekend. I don't know. We'll see. So maybe I will see you next Wednesday.